Hello, and I figured I'd like to do a discussion what I think about the Alfred Hitchcock classic movie Birds. That was, released in 1963. What makes that movie rather special, one, it's the acting debut of Tippi Hedren, which is, many people know is the mother of, Melanie Griffin, and of course the grandmother of Dakota Johnson. So anyway, and what makes the movie Birds, rather eerie and I guess scary in a sense is kind of like how birds I guess can like all of a sudden kind of like attack people for like no apparent reason, which makes the film that much more scary since there's like no motivation behind the attacks. But anyway, the story deals with a woman that Tippi Hedren plays by the name of Melanie, who buys like a pair of birds at a pet shop. They call it lovebirds. When she encounters a man named Mitch, played by Rod, Taylor, who many people know for his work in The Time Machine. And of course, throughout the events of the movie, Melanie suddenly gets attacked by a seagull, and then that leads to like many unexplained attacks on the town of itself, and then of course you meet other characters in the movie, including Mitch's mother Lydia, who was a recent widow, and his sister Kathy, played by Veronica Carre, who many people know for her role in Lambert, and of course being the older sister of Lost in Space star Angela Cartwright. I was really surprised, when I first saw this, movie in high school, how, well done it was. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think it's a better, movie than Psycho, because since, the villain of the story is not like another human, but, like I said, animals, and, it's a rather interesting look to see, like a species that's normally, I guess friendly and, docile can just all of a sudden, snap and, attack, humans. So that's my particular thought on this movie, and to this day, it still remains, classic, and and it's really amazing how the film used, like a combination of real birds and of also, puppet birds, as well to, to tell its story. So, like I said, it's still some that even though the effects are somewhat kind of dated looking and watching the movie, but to this day, it's still one of those memorable, films, particularly by Alfred Hitchcock. So that's my verdict on that film. Okay, everyone, thanks again.